Hey guys, welcome. You guys know the vibe. Thank you for joining, tuning in. Let's get pretty in tune. Hey guys, welcome. You guys know the vibe. Let's get pretty in tune. So I said, let me go do this download after I just now came from the gym. I'm like, let me go do it because sometimes y'all know gym be pressure and it exhausts me. But last night I woke up like two times in the middle of the night with a download. It's like when I remember my dreams, it's meant for someone. So it said, collective congratulations. You have graduated. You have reached new levels. Ascending masters, what I heard. Yeah. You guys have reached new spiritual levels, spiritual growth. It's like this is to the ones that's actually been doing the work, working on stuff, just truly want to be a better them. Okay. And no matter what was thrown your way to try to make you go backwards, or things could have not been going right, but maybe you was just persistent at being a better you. Maybe things didn't turn out right for you. It didn't turn your heart. It didn't make you, what I'm saying, backtrack. It didn't make you go into old habits or old patterns. Okay, and your ancestors like see that, and a lot of you all have passed the test. I told you all like 2 weeks ago. I had dreamed that I was up in my daddy temple, and literally I had passed the test with this karmic that had recently just came to me. And I was like, they hand me the paperwork like you passed the test. Actually, the karmic had handed to me. So a lot of you all was just not put up in a situation that was meant to destroy you, backtrack you, make you look a certain way, or like maybe someone wronged you and you didn't pay get back. It's like you stay of this high vibration energy. So last night I had a dream. I was wearing all white, and I was with some of my um like my spiritual teachers from the past, and I was with like these elderlies, okay, and they was like, they was already like ascended masters who was giving out these certificates, which was to me and many others, and we was wearing all white, and I knew white was purity. So they was passing out these certificates, and I got it, and they was like, okay, you did it. But then I had seen someone who was like very competitive towards me, doing a lot of vindictive shit. They didn't get to graduate spiritually because their heart wasn't pure. But this person graduated from college and in real life, but spiritually, this person didn't have any ranking. So she was sitting there crying her little heart out because she couldn't go and move forward. And I was just giving so much gratitude, and the ancestors was just thanking me, telling me how much they was proud of me. The elders, like I never seen them before, but they definitely got to be a part of my spiritual team. And they was like, yes, you passed, you graduated. So I thought, wait a minute. So I seen me up in a tub and had a tub shower curtain pole. It was shaped as, like a graph that, like, if you watch a graph and it shows the amount of growth of down spiral, or like if you reaching new peaks, that's how it was. So it was like the the shower curtain rod was like up in the shape of a graph. And it was this karmic. This was the very first person I slept with. Because y'all know I've been now 6+ years celibate, minus 3 mistakes now. Because I recently just broke my celibacy after 3 years. And I had sex with a karmic one time after like 2.5 years. Then like 8 months later, I had sex with someone for like 2 weeks. Nothing more, nothing less. Then I became celibate for 3 years, and I just now re-broke my celibacy. Been for like 8 weeks, and I didn't let that defeat me. I didn't like. I just kept telling myself like it's gonna happen. I might not see it, I might not feel it, but my husband is coming, because that's the whole point of the journey, is me waiting for my husband. So I'm like, okay, I still could end. These people was intentionally, it's a difference when if their heart was pure, but these people was intentionally sent towards me to take from me, to be deceptive towards me, to make me look like something. It was all a part of the plan. So it's not like these people just bump into me upon some, and connect. No. Come to find out, these people I was target. So that's what makes this a difference. But every time I recognized it, I cut it off immediately once I seen what was going on. So I'm up in a tub, and when you dealing with anything with water, a spirit, like you have entered a new dimension or like a new realm. So the shower rod was shaped like a graph, and it had 12 inches, and it's like the inches kept going up. So I had asked this karmic, which this is the first person who I had broke my celibacy for. I'm like, could you please help me balance this rod and help me pull it up? So I put it up on 12 inches, and he helped me push it all the way up to the top, meaning the 12 inches. It was kind of like 12 inches, but I think it as like 12 degrees, and it just kept going up. So a lot of you all, that was a sign of you have risen, you have grown up from a karmic. So this karmic was very arrogant, which he was in real life. That's why I didn't deal with him. So I'm like, well, after you, because this person was very, just a nasty ass attitude, persona, like, I hate people like that. Like, think that they better than everybody, just feels like, just think people is beneath them. Like, I hate people, like, I hate it. So I'm like, I seen his attitude up in the dream. I'm like, after you, it would be another one. God will send me him. So after all that, that's when I had taken, and I seen me at this all white, getting a diploma or some type of certificate, but whatever it was, I graduated. And I was wearing all white with all my other, fellow sorcerers. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we had passed the test. Okay. And it's like, I never had even though I made the mistake, I never got into a karmic cycle with these beings. And that's what my ancestors was showing me. Like, each one that came to me, I had good intentions for them, and I wanted to love them wholeheartedly. But the ancestors were always revealed to me that the deceptiveness of it, and the And man, you all these people are tied together. Like even now, these people are still trying to take me down. It's weird as shit. So the ancestors had showed me that I passed the test. Boom. I wake up from that dream. I'm like, that shit crazy. So I go back to sleep and I see this guy and I swear I think he is like the love of my life. Like he is like a influencer and I think he my husband because I had seen him propose to him in a dream. But anywho, so we up in the house and I see this cat and the cat is asleep, right? Then it's like a tub full of water, so I knew I had entered a different dimension and I'm dealing with the spiritual realm. So I'm like, okay, I seen the cat. Mind you, cat is protection. Cat is like for witches and shit and sorcerers. But the cat was acting like the cat was dead. So I'm like, I go get like my future husband. I'm like, hey babe, because like this person like very cleany and like he don't care about that type of shit. Like, I love those type of niggas who ain't, what I'm saying, who, kill a spider for you, you know what I'm saying, take something down for you, you know what I'm saying, how us women is. We don't like none of that type of shit. So I'm just like, oh my God, I think he's dead, I think he's dead. I thought the cat was dead. So he touched the cat, he looking at the cat, the cat risen up, the cat was asleep. But the cat has turned into a baby. I'm like, so it wasn't my baby though. It was Cash Doll baby. I don't know, listen, follow the dream. The shit get weird. I know, it be everywhere, but everything is signed and synchronous. Now, how I dissect this dream, the cat stands for protection. It turns into a baby, but it was Cash Doll baby. Cash Doll didn't want the baby. Cash Doll let me have the baby. So I'm holding the baby. I'm like, oh, you my baby. I love you. Like, even though you're not my baby, I love you. I love you. I love you. So I'm showing my future husband the baby. I'm like, oh my God, look at this baby. Cash Doll didn't want it. She let me have the baby. It was a little girl, so cute and chunky. I'm like, she's so cute. Oh, thank you, Cash Doll. Man, you. So some of you are, the baby stands for a birthing. You guys could go give birth. And whatever you give birth to, it's going to be like a lot of cash. Because they use Cash Doll as her name, Cash Doll. So you guys get to come into wealth, abundance. Like you could be birthing something right now. I promise you, it could be at a standstill right now. But a lot of you all have graduated. And like after your graduation, that's when you really walk into your purpose. See, a lot of you all could have been thinking like, damn, I'm walking in purpose now. No, you was walking the journey to purpose. Ooh, that's something. That's a message collective. You guys was walking this journey to your purpose the whole time. You was just learning lessons, evolving, growing, elevating. Okay, being a better you, working up on you. So once you do walk into purpose, you know that you is worthy of that spot. Can nobody take that spot from you? Can nobody deny you of that position? You would not step up in the room now thinking like, I'm not entitled to have this. I'm not worthy of this. How did I get up in these rooms with these people? You walk that journey. You walk that path. So you had to go through that room because it was like I was up in my beginning stage. I was reaching new levels. It was almost like I felt like I wasn't supposed to be in rooms with certain people because certain people made me feel a certain way. Like, how did you get here? But now you're going to stand up in that room with all these other people that is going to be up in high level position, and you're going to have the confidence when you stand up in these rooms now. You're going to know, damn it, I deserve to be here. Ain't nobody taking shit what God gave me. So some of you all are late bloomers. You could be a late bloomer like me. And it's like you did everything backwards. You came into the system backwards. You moonwalk backwards. You know what I'm saying? So everything happened backwards for you. So someone can have got instant success, but for you, you might have had to put in the work and did everything backwards. But that taught you, it grew you, it elevates you, and you reach new levels. And what you is getting is not something is that's going to be momentarily or a season or just for a couple of years. You have created generational wealth, something that you can utilize long term. And the major key is the reason why you can pass this down to your kids and their kids because you have learned the knowledge and the resources to pass down different keys to your loved ones. You have built a legacy. And some of you are you fit to take off. It's fit to be mind blowing. It's like you already could have been expanding. You already felt the shift. I mean, the shift of like expanding. And I be up in that position too. Like I was just like that was just not happening to me. Cause it's like sometimes God be so good to me, and it be like I feel guilty sometimes. How good God is to me. It's like because I was up in a state where I suffered all my life, but now I'm just up in a season where I'm just getting blessings after blessings, and I'm able to do for self, and that almost brings guilt to me. Like, should I be like when I just do something that I love doing or buy me something that I really like? I feel kind of guilty behind it. Like I shouldn't be doing that. But the ancestor said, in order for you to get more wealth, you got to know that you are worthy of these things. You have to be up in a position to know, like, this is meant to happen for me. I am wealthy. I am whole. So you got to be up in that energy. You got to be up in alignment with the energy. So your ancestors had to give you little by little, kind of like breadcrumbing you, but not up in a malicious way, just to give you enough of what you can handle at that moment. And then you have to be accepting of the blessings. And as you start accepting these blessings in abundance, the blessings and the abundance is going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger because you're going to know that you're worthy of these things to happen. You won't feel guilty no more. You know that you put in the work. You know that you was chosen and you worthy to be this privileged lady or privileged man or wealthy woman or wealthy man. You worthy of money flowing to you easily, effortlessly. Opportunities that's welcome into your arms. You got a lot of high level eyes is upon you. And someone powerful taught me that. So you gotta speak it, you gotta feel it, and that's how you control. And so like you are control, fit the control leap. Like you fit to skip timelines. Like literally, within this next year, you're gonna be living a totally different life. But it's gonna be the life that you always pray for. You could be living a good life now. Actually, like I just said, the abundance and the blessing and the empowerment is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Your ancestors is doing some things for you. Your ancestors is doing something. A lot of you all have reached new levels in your gifts too as well. Like you really are a ascendant master. You learn how to master your gifts, your emotions. You learn how to master the energy around you, negative and positive. You know how to transmute the negative energy to work for you and not against you. Woo! To God be the glory, y'all. You guys are in a season where God is like, you think your spiritual team and Most High, you thought that they was doing something. Man, you ain't seen nothing yet. They fit to knock your wig off. You fit to be mind blowing how things fit to work up in your favor. And you could be up in an energy like, but if I do this, well, this will happen, but this can't. You are able to manipulate all energies to work for you and not against you. Anything that is of opposition, it will transmute to work for you. These spirits, these people are working for you. And this is a fine example. I had called someone. I was going through something, and they had like took some from me. I call a place, and baby, I got double of what the fuck I asked for. To God be the glory. I start praising. I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you, because God sent you as an angel. I knew it already, but God was sending light workers and plant these seeds in different vessels that's going to work for you and not against you. These people just going to be up in your path. Where at first you could have had people who was causing a lot of resistance. These people who have caused resistance for you in these seasons is justice season. These people are paying because their attention. See, God say, I don't care about the persona that you're giving out. I'm going to look at your hearts. I'm going to look at your intentions, and I'm going to see how pure you is. Just like you have risen and became a ascended master and graduated, some people have became in spiritual jail. They can no longer use their gifts, and these could be people who was manifesting at a rapid rate. But some of them got too cocky and use their egos and use their gifts for the bad. So they got their powers taken. They got their gifts taken, and they got their anointingness taken from them. You see, because it's easily to be away while you at the bottom. It's easy to pray to God for things and be the type of person while you at the bottom. But God said, I want to see your heart while you have everything. Is you still going to praise me? And even while you have everything, is you still going to acknowledge me? See, some people get things and they use it to be vicious. I know some people who got stuff that they asked for, but they use it up in a bad way. Like maybe they lost the weight, or maybe they became very boastful. And God said it's a sin to be boastful. You just being boastful, like you just so arrogant. Oh, they jealous. Like you think the whole world is jealous. Like, oh, they jealous of me because I lost the weight and I did this and I'm doing that. That's being boastful once God gives you what you asked for. Half of the time, I don't even realize. I keep on forgetting that my teeth is even fixed. I never go around, oh, look at my teeth. Or I don't go around people to boast. Like, y'all see, y'all jealous now. I got my teeth. And the ancestor said, that's why I'm getting blessed. For not being so boastful. For not being like I have to shit on others. Like, once I get it all, I go around people to flaunt what, that's being boastful. That's being arrogant. That's working off an ego. But because I'm so humble, I still got a loving heart. I still don't think no one is better than me. Even when God gives me blessings, I learn to plant those seeds. I have to give out just as much as God given to me. I sow them. I sow into people. I have to. It's law. And as always, I'd rather give to a stranger or somebody who I really know that need it. And it's not like I got much, but the little I do have, I do reciprocate that energy. And God keeps expanding me. God said, take me with you at all times. Even in my darkness moment, I was uplifting myself. And now that I'm elevating and reaching new levels, some of you all are just late bloomers. And the reason why a lot of you all are late bloomers, that's what the ancestors told me, because you guys are going to have a long-lasting life. You guys are going to live for a very long time. People who do stuff like really fast up in their life expands and they more than likely die at like early ages. That's why it's like they live their life. So even when they pass away, you'll be like, well, such and such, they lived a good life. They did everything that they needed to accomplish up in this world. You know what I'm saying? They lived a fast life, but it was a good life, and they accomplished all their goals. A lot of you late bloomers, you could be still just not expanding, just because you You is gonna live a long life. Some of you are gonna live to 100. Like my great grandmama, she lived to 108. My grandmama, she lived until she was 91. A lot of you are gonna have long lives. So even if you 30, imagine once you get, you still got. If you live like my my ancestors and my grandma and them did, you got a long life ahead of you still. So what is, so you just a late bloomer, and as time go on, you gonna be the type of person. Damn, I was scared to live up in my 40s, but you even living your dream life up in your 40s and 50s. You get what I'm saying? It's like you living your best days later. You get what I'm saying? You a late bloomer, but you fit to have long lasting life. That is one of the promises that the ancestors have sown. You're gonna see your kids, and you're gonna have elevate them, and you're gonna have to give them knowledge. You're gonna have to give them keys. You're gonna have to give them resources. You are the key to your generation to help elevate them. That's why I take pride in being. I'm a single mom, but I'm a damn good mom. And I know people have different callings up in this world. My job is to raise powerful seeds for their generation. That's my job. To raise the most honest, honorable, with great integrity children. They can be leaders, not followers. And soon I'm gonna have to pass the torch to them. But I gotta get them in position. You know what I'm saying? In order to run this marathon with me. You know what I'm saying? You did the work. You was obedient. You was working on stuff. You did the healing work, and a lot of you all have graduated. You are now living in purpose. I am so proud of you all, collective. I've seen so many in white, and those were spiritual people here up in the physical realm. Even though I might not knew them, I know, you get what I'm saying? They was up in my dream. I seen them at the graduation. So congratulations to you all. You guys had, it was beautiful, a beautiful ceremony. You guys passed the test. You didn't let that energy destroy you, make you dark. That's why you had on all white. You was cleansed. And I was channeling that energy when it was raining. I'm like, oh, God cleanse. That's God cleansing the world, cleansing us. God is cleansing. I love you. Brett, I am so proud of you. Your ancestors want you to know that they are so proud of you. Somebody might need to hear this. You might not get downloads. We all got different gifts. Yeah. Your ancestors is proud of you. Stay doing what you're doing. Keep going. Stay making good choices. Sometimes things might get hard. Sometimes it feels like your back is against the wall. Don't go backwards to old patterns, old habits. Keep going. Trust that the ancestors is bringing together what you asked for. Never settle. Don't settle. If it ain't right, it ain't right. God got you. Your ancestors got you. Your spirit team got you. Your spirit warriors got you. All praise to Allah. All praise to Allah. All praise to all the divine beings that's working for me and not against me. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Peace and love, family. Until next time, you guys in the vibe. Stay pretty in tune. I love you. Mwah. Enjoy your day, guys. Take care.